In today's video, we are using stickers and index cards. It's Stash Buster Saturday, and I'm looking to stash some stickers and some index cards, and even a couple Project Life cards. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's Julie. Welcome to Stash Buster Saturday. And today I'm going to be using index cards, some Project Life cards I found in my stash. I have two of them, but I'm going to be working off of this sticker sheet here. And then I thought that the index cards would fit into these little spots of the, this is a page from a photo album, okay? And I had gotten these at Target, and I got them on clearance, really good deal. So I actually got extra pages for a photograph, like an organizational system, and I have some left, and so they are in my craft room. I have a lot of them left. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me show you what we're going to do with this. We are going to go ahead and fold this outside one right at the edge of its paper. Then we're going to come over and we're going to fold this one right at the outside of its paper. What that does is it makes the center one bigger. Okay, see, the center one is bigger, and we'll be able to use either one of these sides as the binding area, and the other ones will flip in. Okay, now I will be using it in this orientation, and I go ahead and I close up the bottoms of these, and I'll be showing you that either at the end or in another video. How I'm going to do that. Okay, so that is what we're going to be filling, and now we are going to take, I had found just two of these in my stash, and I thought it would be kind of fun to have these in, and I'm just going to add, very simply, the cherry. Okay, very simple. And I don't know, if we end up finding a cherry word on here, then I may go ahead and add the cherry word. Okay, just might. Okay, so from little stuff over here, we also have this cute little chocolate chip cookie. Okay, so very simple, just added stickers to our Project Life cards and turned them into something a little bit different. Another thing that we can do is take like a piece of the lace that we've been using. So this is the Dollar Tree lace, and two of my actually all three of them had lace when I was at them in the last month. So so keep watching for it. Oh, I did get tiny attachers and I forgot to put them in. Okay, did I get that? It's barely on there. So I gotta pay more attention. I have a puppy at my feet. Now for this other one, I just noticed this after. I'm going to go ahead and use this piece. And so I like to use everything from my stash that I can. We'd be more careful this time. Make sure that this goes all. There we go. Much better. Okay, so that was a scrap. There we go. We used a scrap. So there, just adding the sticker and a little embellishment of lace. I love those. Okay, so now we're into our index cards, and I have the colored index cards, some of them from Dollar Tree, and I think these are going to match really well, and so we can decorate either side. This, probably be the side where you actually would put the recipe, and so maybe on this side we can go ahead and decorate. So I happen to have some more of the fabric that we've been using. Okay, so I'm going to cut this and rip it into a few squares, or a couple few squares. And remember, a lot of times I'll do things one time, but really in real life, if I was just crafting, I make 2 or 3 of everything. Once you have the idea, to me the idea is the hard part, and it's just so much easier to go ahead and craft 3. So we're going to do these 3, and you get 3 of the index cards in the chocolate desserts kits that are available in the Etsy shop. And so we'll do those, and then I'm going to go on to just using items from my stash. Okay, so we have our new fabric tag. And I'm going to go ahead and just make my squares. Okay, like I said, you can do 3 that are the same. I'm going to put this on and pull it. And that way I'll get glue on the beginning and, where I first put it down. And pull it. Okay, so there. Done the same thing on 3. Let's see. I definitely want the cherries on one. Okay, and just in case, I'm going to go ahead and, these 2 glues kind of fight, so I'm going to go ahead and use my fabric tack. Oh, you know what? This is going in. I'm making mine to go in those pockets that I showed you. So we'll put that way. And since it's going in a pocket, we might want to be able to get it out. Okay, and my desk always has things hanging around it, and my eyes are always looking up, looking around to see what's up there that I can put on something. And I have this piece from the flowers that we used. Okay, so there's that, and I might come back and add some other stuff to that. You know what? Let's use the muffin. And how about, there's a dryer sheet up here, of course. I could use cheesecloth. That would be perfect because it is a recipe journal. Oops, again, want to put it in this orientation. Okay, so there is space for you to write what the recipe is. And let's see, cupcake, banana, pumpkin pie. I thought we had one that said something about a muffin. Ah, muffin. There we go. So we have the word muffin. Let's not put our glue on top of the word muffin, okay? Let's put our word on the bottom. Okay, and another thing that I had pulled out, you get these little tags in the kit. And of course I have lost mine. Oh, so I have my acetone in my fabric tack here, so I've got it over here so that every time I come to this direction I'll turn it, and hopefully, okay, so you got a variety of little tags. So this is one of the little tags that we got, and it says muffin. I'm going to go ahead and add that right there. And we'll cut that off. And I'll use the stapler. Okay, to staple that on. Okay, so there's our little muffin. And then from our stash, we do have some more of the fabric, and we can make a little tab. Okay, so your squares that we cut out, you could go ahead and continue to cut them, and you could have little tabs. And I think the tabs work great because you are going to want a way to get in and out of, pull these cards in and out. Okay, and you could do this with just plain white as well. So there's, very simply, sticker, fabric, lace, and other stuff. Sticker, dryer sheet, fabric, little tag, and fabric. Okay. I'm like, should I take some off of here and do another? Nah. And I really wanted to use, I want to use that in my kitchen, so we're not going to do that. But we'll come here and we'll grab eggs. Okay, and we'll use our fabric tack again, just to help it stay. Okay, and then up on my desk, remember where I have this from the napkin from the mini challenge and the challenge yesterday. I'm just going to go ahead and put a line here. Okay, and I'm going to lay my napkin down, and we're going to go ahead and pinch and pull. So we're pinching it and pulling it in, and we're going to make a little ruffle up here at the top. Okay, there's that. And then we happen to have this piece of lace. I like to use everything, all the pieces. Use it all up. Okay, and just looking around the desk to see if there's something to do with eggs, because you know I did do the farm journal earlier in January, but I don't see any farmy stuff. Okay, so there's that. Okay, and I think what we'll do here is lift this up, put this little tag under here so that you can add what kind of eggs. And then we'll go ahead and tie this. Okay. So there we have another little tag. Okay, so three of these are done and ready for, these are going to be able to go right into our little thing from the photo album. So we'll keep looking to see if we have something that says cherry pie or something. I'm going to go ahead and there's a couple of these that are sticking up. I'm going to pull them off. Okay, so so those are in. Okay, so just like that. Okay, so now you might have noticed that we have our white area behind, and so you can still use this paper. You can just, of course you can leave it in there white, but you might want to go ahead and bring back the stencil that we used. And remember, you're not going to see all the way around it, but just to give it this subtle little lacy look. Like I said, it's very subtle. Okay, very subtle. But with that behind, it will look like you have scrapbook paper behind it. Okay. So just, of course, this paper, the white papers, I have coffee dyed them before, and I have avocado dyed them for projects. It's very fragile. Let's just say it's very fragile. Okay, and I did tell you I'd have something that we could do for down here, and so I am thinking that it would be really cute to make a little charm to hang down here, and we're going to do that by putting this onto a piece of paper. I'm just going to go ahead and use the paper that we've been using over here. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut around it. So this, again, another way of using these stickers that are from my stash. Oh my gosh, I've had these for years. At least 17, I would say, years. Let's see. There's no date on them. I believe they are the Elizabeth ones from Dollar Tree from several years ago. Okay, I'm going to want a bulb pen. If you don't have bulb pens, I am going to show you. It's okay. If you don't have a bulb pen, you can use a safety pin. Okay. And if you don't have a super small paper or hole punch, you can use a piercing tool, or like I'm using here, you know, my pokey tool is a push pin. Okay. And there you go. Okay, so if you don't have a bulb pen, you can use that. So this would be put into the journal like this, and maybe you might want to put something on the other side. Okay, but there, that is one of the ways that I close the bottom. So you see the tag isn't going to go and fall out. Okay. And so that could be on one side. And I think these other things are too big. I think the cup is too big, and the spoon and the rolling pin could go in in that direction. I think they're kind of cute too. So I think we'll go ahead and also do the rolling pin. Okay, so grab the pokey tool, because you do want it to move around freely. And now we'll close this one up. And these two are going to be on opposite edges of the journal when you're going through. So again, I would probably go ahead and add some words or something on here. So I'm going to keep looking for the perfect thing to put on there. Okay. If you're here for the premiere, I'm waving. Hi. And say hello to Lucy. Hi, Lucy. I'm so glad you joined us today. If this is your first Dear Julie premiere, just know that we do have a live chat. The live chat button right down there will get you in if you are here at the 10:30 premiere. And remember, we do that every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. We also have our Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Facebook group. It does have a free digital in the file section while we are home, safer at home. We are wrapping up February, and several are finishing their Find It and Finish It junk journals for the challenge. I'm so excited to see you finish. I know it's a short month, and it's a little more challenging to finish a journal in a short month. Looking forward to Monday, March 1st, where we will have the March blah 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 junk journal challenge. So we'll see you there. Now let's get back to our program. Okay, so that is using a couple of ways of using index cards. And let's go ahead, and I do have a couple more. And I have these amazing set of stamps. Okay, so these, we also made these. Okay. And I mean, of course you can use just plain white as well. But I think it would be fun to go ahead and okay, so these were, did I tell you? These were from a magazine. So at Barnes & Noble's or Joann's, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, I purchased a magazine and it came with the stamps. I don't know which set this was. I've had these for a long time. So do as I say, not as I do. When you get a new stamp set, go ahead and take all of them off, because if you let them stay on there, they're hard to get off. It's like, how bad do I really want this? I really do. Okay. Whew, that was a workout. Okay, we can put it on our little acrylic block. Add our ink. And stamp it. Okay, and that was its first stamp. And then we can add like one of the stickers. Okay, and remember, I don't color, because I don't like to color. I don't like to color in the lines. So if you like to color, then go ahead and color your. Okay, so stamping for this one. Go ahead and add our glue across the top. Okay, and we have some of this fun polka dot paper. Is from the donut card that we had earlier. Okay, so just make a fun little tab for the top, and then again, you have area that you can go ahead and put what the recipe is. So you can also use your stamps, and stamps are a great way. Oh my gosh, look at this. It has a little tiny cherry, heart, strawberry, and a lemon. And I think that's like a raspberry to put on the jam. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely adorable. Okay, and then when you have a smaller stamp, you could just go ahead and stamp all around. Okay. It's like, do I want to separate these? I think we'll do the lemon because it's all one color. Don't have to color it in. Could just take a lime. Go across the top. And I know we have words that say key lime pie on the word page. Oh, there it is, key lime. So this is the word page from the set of papers, and we do have the word key lime. I'm going to take the pie off. I think we need another line. Okay, so stamping across. There's just so many fun things you can do. You can also make recipe cards as a gift, and like giving the ingredients for them to be able to make something, and you can stamp it as well. So let's see. We want to do one more blue one. Oh, looks like we only have 2 blue left in the little thing here. So another thing is, remember, I did have these, and so and they are old. Put the heart, and then add one of the from the digital, just right there. For this one, we'll go ahead and just put this piece because it's like sitting here waiting for a place to go. So this is using just scrapping my stash here. I use stickers and index cards was the main focus here, and then these other ones, except for the lemon, because I'm going to save that for my kitchen. But these other can go on pages and things in the journal as well. So we have that. And like I said, just wanting to do things really super easy, simple, and the same. Oops. We'll go ahead and just put some glue under there. And we'll go ahead and take the little hermits, or I think, no, these ones weren't hermits. I don't remember what these are called. But you can look them up in the digital. This is from one of the mini journal pages, Antique Recipes and Pictures. Okay, so there's that. They were. Can also use your washi tape to help decorate it. Okay, so we have several cards made. We did make some for the little album. I showed you how to use your stickers and make charms. And now we're just going to go ahead and finish this off with, I think we'll just put the piece of lace. Again, using the fabric tack. So there's room to say what the recipe is, and then you can write the recipe on the back. And so, again, this is for my recipe journal that I'm making using the Chocolate Desserts digital kit from Dear Julie Julie. It's available in the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop. And it has really fun antique pictures of chocolate desserts. Okay, so we have these two, very similar. Okay, so you can take the same idea and just do landscape or portrait. Okay, and here we used sticker or stamps. So we stamped across the top with our lime. We stamped one of the images and put one of the stickers with the little thing there. And you could make a background paper. Okay. Then we started with the Project Life cards that I had in my stash, and these match the journal perfectly. So we just added a sticker and some lace. Same but different. Okay, and then we had our little photo album pages, and we used the stickers and a safety pin to close off the bottom of those pages and made these little charms that will be really fun. We have the 3 cards, all similar but different. So with the square and some type of ruffle or something tab at the top and a sticker. And these ones had the little tags. Okay, so that is my Stash Busters Saturday using index cards and stickers for my recipe album, my recipe journal. I hope you enjoyed this. What is your favorite? Was there something new or an idea that was new that you saw, or one that was a reminder? Don't forget about using your stencils as a background for really white pages, and of course that's going to be backwards, but it's okay. We'll put these like that. And so there you go. Don't forget to go watch one of the videos that are shown here at the end. It really does help my channel, and I want to thank all of you that have come back and put comments in the comments section. That also really does help for these videos to be seen. So this is Stash Busters Saturday. The Patreons will be seeing their hint later today in the Patreon. That's for the Diamonds and Emeralds. They get the hint for the March challenge today, and which is Saturday, February 27th. And don't forget, tomorrow we'll be back with Stash Busters Sunday. We're working on busting those paper pads. So if there's something that you would like to see me do, please put it in the comments below. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day and a great weekend. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.